close that door for me? Peace to the family. Peace to the family. Peace to you and yours. Welcome to the stream that I'm doing. Melanin Sundays is what we're gonna call it. It's a prelude to Melanin Mondays. I figured I'd do a stream on Facebook. Not too many people be giving y'all too much cloth on Facebook. No offense to anybody, but it's always a live stream on YouTube or Instagram Live, and I hate Instagram Live because it be lit, but I can't save it. So it's almost like all of this information is going down the toilet. If you up on Instagram twerking or, doing what you do, you don't mind if they throw it away in 24 hours. You've already got your sales. You have already sold some, part my French, some box. So it doesn't really matter to people that are on there doing that. But when you're sharing information and thoughts, intellectual property, and, streams, downloads, and whatnot that you're getting from the ancestors, you be wanting that shit to stay. So henceforth, that's why we're on Facebook. I may upload this to YouTube afterwards. Peace, Tiffany. Salute. How you doing? And whatnot. It's a lot of stuff going on. So we're gonna cover some things. I don't have too much to. I don't have all night to do it. I gotta get up like 6:30 to take my son to camp. So we're gonna wind it down, drop some information, and then wind it down. But we'll pick up tomorrow either in the morning or what? We'll pick up either in the morning or later on with Melanin Mondays and whatnot. And finish it off. Use DU Recorder to save the IG live videos. Look, many, many moons ago, when I had first bought my phone, I had mad apps on it. I had the app to record the page and everything. Fast forward to today, my nigga, I've damn near deleted I only got YouTube, Facebook, Cash App, Square, and like one more, IGTV. Everything else, I don't know what the fuck happened to my memory. I don't have memory for nothing. So all of those extracurricular apps, I gotta wait till a nigga upgrades to the Note 10, the Galaxy or something. I'm not going with the iPhone. I'm gonna go get the Note. And then I'm gonna go with the 154 gigs. So I could basically be an app demon. But until then, my shit limited. That's why I be asking people, yo, why don't you record this? I think maybe I gotta talk about another nigga in the conscious community. I gotta be one of these bird ass niggas and start controversy, and then you niggas will tape the stream. Because there's always niggas who are talking about other niggas. Y'all niggas tape their streams. You gotta do controversy. You gotta be on some bird ass, fake ass internet gangster shit for niggas to really, that's when your numbers go up. But I've never been a clout chaser. I've never been a dick rider. So I'm gonna miss that boat. You know what I mean? All them other niggas who has quickly expired themselves, that's their thing. That's their wave and whatnot. But as we can see, none of them exist anymore. They're not even relevant. None of them have what they had before they started clout chasing. Have you ever noticed that inside of the stock market of consciousness, that the niggas that be beefing and running around clout chasing and doing all of the beat, they don't have no pull. They can't hold their charge. Nobody is coming to see them. Nobody is booking them. Nobody wants them in their cities. Like, they're not wavy anymore. The only people that's feeding them is the dick riders, the people that hold on. Not y'all particularly, but we, all of the people who are running around still holding their nuts and whatnot. Those are the only people that keep them alive, because real people who are about real things and about free toxic zones, who don't want the toxicity, who recognize that this shit is COINTELPRO. Whenever you go against another brother that is in the front line in the community trying to do what it is that they're trying to do, they're like, I ain't fucking with that person. They just like these niggas in the street. So inside of the stock market because I say it's stock market because we're traded like stocks. We're treated like stocks inside of the conscious community. Your shit could be up high like Facebook stocks, and then and then when the quarter is over, your shit dives. You have a bad day on Wall Street. That's how they treat us, like stocks. People treat us like stocks. You know what I mean? You're only good as your last stream. You're only good as your last lecture. You're only good as your last, motherfucking upload and whatnot. It's a sorry situation. You're only as good as your last documentary. You know what I mean? That's how this shit goes. So I'm aware of that and I steer clear of it. If I got drama with you, I'm gonna just pull up on you and pound you out. Bottom line, we don't do all of that fake shit. You know what I mean? I'll pull up to your lecture, you know what I'm saying, and meet you right there while you're putting your shit together, and we'll put it together. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing else to talk about. I come from a whole different place, and me being in the community and me and my brother and all of us that are cut from that cloth, we don't want to go backwards. We came into this community to leave that life alone. We came into this community to spread positivity. We actually came into this community and we're trying to bring the killers, the $100 billers, the people who are actually trying to change their lives, the ones who I know personally, my heart bleeds for them because these are good people who've been caught up in bad circumstances. I want to rehabilitate those niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that they're strong on if I have them by my side, I know I got an army with me. I can't account for people who I never came up with. No offense to anybody on the internet who I might meet in my travels or we may come across. My nigga, I don't know you. I don't know the work that you put in. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. I haven't read your documents. You know what I mean? I could only go off of speculation and what it is that you tell me and what I realize in the community. People have very colorful, these motherfuckers are full of, they talk a lot. They have great, they paint pictures. Like these niggas have imaginations that, I mean, it may come from reading all of the fucking sacred scrolls and Egyptian scriptures, but these niggas they'll sell you a dream that you've never been sold. They'll tell you that they are these people that they are not. They'll posture in front and pose like they're the toughest thing. And nobody in their neighborhood, nobody in their fucking nobody in their state, nobody in their city, nobody in their town, nobody in their province, nobody in their parish. They don't know anything about you niggas. Like you don't have no fucking credit in the hood. So I don't believe you. You know what I mean? And the internet doesn't believe you. And neither does Facebook. That's why a lot of you niggas get put into Facebook jail because you'll be lying too much. You know what I'm talking about? So, because you could be anybody on the internet. Do we know? We're aware of this. Social media in the movie Avatar, it made you niggas real in a matrix. It created this world where, people have merged reality and the real world, the REEL and the REAL. It's been juxtaposed, meaning that it's merged and you can't tell which one is which anymore. You could fake it like you make it. You could go to Airbnb and live stream from a castle. You could go to exotic rentals, or you could go to motherfucking you could go to the exotic rentals car shop and hop out of a Wraith, hop out of a Ferrari, hop out of anything that you want foreign for $1,000 a day. You know what I'm talking about? You could fake it like you make it, bro. And when I was in the hood, I ain't gonna lie, when I went to Best Style, I was like 17 years old, coming out of Flatbush. I went into the style and they taught me the science of faking it till you make it. You know what I'm talking about? Like it was one of the not a crack commandment, but it was the NA Rock commandment, the Bed Style commandment, the Brooklyn commandments. So we know how to do that. We understand it's a quantum world, but the internet has taken that shit to a whole nother level. People are putting they're giving themselves names that they don't live up to. All of these lofty ass names, niggas is, you know what I'm saying? Hotep, you know what I mean? Hotep Anthony, El Bay, Shakur. You niggas don't got no Shakur bones in your body. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, what's up, Epiphany? How are you doing, beloved? I'm gonna tap this button and give you a wave. Yeah, I waved at you. It's not real, man. It's not real. And I say all of that to say that I know that some of the people who I've come up with, and I'm comfortable with those people. So one of the main reasons why we do what we do and we keep it at a level where it's very peaceful and we don't run around trying to create all of this fake beef, because one, like I said, another man should not be fetishing over another man and fake beefing with them. If you got a problem with somebody, God damn it, Spirit Airlines, my nigga. No, skiplag.com. Flights are cheap these days. Pull up. Pull up. You know what I mean? Like, handle your business like real men. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do that internet shit. Pull up. It would make everything better. You know what I'm saying? Pull the fuck up and make it happen. You know, talk about it. You know, you could go out like Love and Hip Hop and sit down and have a dinner or a brunch with a nigga and start throwing drinks at them. I don't know what you do. I don't promote violence, but you got to handle your business. But you can't do it on the internet, back and forth. That's some real bird ass. Like, that's a trend that has to die. That's a trend that has to die. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I come from a world where if a man is not sleeping with your wife, if they haven't taken money out of your pocket, like robbing you, if somebody hasn't drawn blood, then it ain't even there's no means to even get violent. I love my freedom. I have children who need me. So none of you niggas is worth any of my time, to be honest with you. Nobody is even worth me lifting a finger. I let the spirits wash you niggas up. You know what I'm talking about? I put you in a pot. But anyway, let's move forward. There was an incident that took place over the weekend. There was two incidents. One incident I caught wind of yesterday when I was scrolling through Instagram, you know what I mean? Checking out all of everybody was at Jay-Z and Beyonce's concert. They was feeding all you niggas, I guess, because everybody was posting from there. But then I saw a post by Claudia Jordan. Do you know who Claudia Jordan is? Right? Claudia Jordan, I think she was a housewife or what was that called? Atlanta House, whatever the fuck. You know who she is. You know. She was saying something about she got disrespected in a beauty salon. I guess she's in LA. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, all right, you know, you got disrespected, you know, you're a celebrity, you know what I mean? You got shitted on, you know, you're putting the lady's face out there and everything. And I'm like, all right, cool, you know, shut it down, you know, shut it down. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to South Carolina. I'm like, well, shit, let's shut it down. Like, you know, don't just talk about it. You're a celebrity. So when celebrities who are influencers, because they made Fashion Nova $1 billion empire, they made the Mac store, they made Riri's fucking makeup, you know what I mean? They made Kylie Jenner shit pop off. They made waist trainers and the fucking tea pop off. They made selling pussy pop off through the Cash App. They made all of the strip clubs because all of the celebrities who are the influencers love going live in V Live or Magic City. You made all of the prostitution shit pop off. But I don't really see a lot of people until they get victimized. I don't see them say, oh, there's a black owned beauty salon. My homegirl Ming Lee, you know what I mean? I know about Ming Lee because my Mama Pill put me on a Ming Lee. She's in Atlanta. She said she loved her and everything. And Ming Lee is popping. And Ming Lee sells bundles. And Ming Lee does all of that beauty shit. Beat your face and all of that fly shit that y'all women like. So unless you're getting victimized, you're not promoting black businesses. All of you influencers out there. You know what I'm talking about? And most of the time when you do that, you're raping people and you're making them pay you so you could promote them. And that's business. I understand. I'm not really mad at that. But it's like, why don't the Diddy's of the worlds, the Claudia Jordans, motherfucking, you know, all of these women, all of these sisters who have power, even the strippers who have millions of followers, the Black Chinas of the world, and, you know, I can name them. What's the name? My homegirl, Malia Michael, right? She's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't even gonna mention Amber Rose and the women who are like play both sides, you know what I mean? Because she plays white and black. I'm talking about heavy melanated, black as fuck, you know, dark women, you know what I mean? Like melanated women who you get followed around the Mac store and Sephora and they, you know, you might not even think they following you. Think they following you because you're on Instagram. You think they following you because you got a fake fatty and whatnot. No, they're following you because they think you're a fucking booster, okay? And they're looking at your credit cards because they think you're a swiper. So you're being ridiculed, but you have this fake notion that if you spend money with your oppressors or if you spend money with the people who are profiling you, that gives them, you know what I mean? You know, that exemplify that exonerates you from being like the commoners. It's not real. It's not true. You have an obligation as an influencer in 2018, 2 years before 2020, when so many people have identified that there's a war taking place, a soft war, an economic war, a culture war, an influence war, a war, a media controlled war for the hearts and the minds of the people, where they're trying to paint our people as permanent fourth class citizens. So as an influencer who likes to utilize the hashtag Black Excellence, woke, stay woke, and all of this fly shit, you have we are charging you to promote, to support, and to present Black businesses, Black establishments, alternatives to these motherfucking establishments that disrespect you to your face. You don't know how to speak Korean. You don't know what they're talking about. You don't know how to speak Vietnamese. They're cursing you out every day. They're talking about your broad nose, your ashy lips, all kind of shit. That fucking toe of yours that you got soaking for wild long, that they have to pull out the jackhammer and chisel it out because your ass is wearing small stilettos. Yeah, they be having jokes on you. So what we should be doing, and this is directed especially to the sisters, because after the Claudia Jordan thing, because let me speed that one up. I commented on her thing, and I was very blunt about it, because I'm not playing. I don't waste time with the smoke, right? I don't waste time with the smoke. I said, look, fuck all of the bullshit you talking. Why don't you just da 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 da? So all of her little fake followers, they got all upset. Probably niggas who wear high heels and be getting back shots. Them bird ass niggas. Yeah, they wanted to comment and all of that because I was talking about one of their queens and whatnot. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And they try to get offended. But I'm cool with that. I understand. I don't care. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I offend a lot of people with the truth. Then, later on, to show you how the ancestors be working, be sending lightning and thunder on these niggas, today, I go on Instagram and I saw the motherfucking video coming out of Brooklyn, right on Nostrand Ave, not on the Bed-Stuy side, Nostrand Ave on the Flatbush side, where the motherfucking Blickies is at, where the Crips are at, where the drug dealers, where the Jamaicans are at, where the Panamanians, the Trinidadians, the Caribbean side. The Koreans was put in the motherfucking hands of Hanuman. You know who Hanuman is? That's the monkey god. They was putting the hands of they was putting Chun-Li hands on her grandmother, her daughter, and I think her other daughter. I'm talking about, they was hitting her with brooms, chopsticks, motherfucking scalpels, and they threw acetate on the elder. Now, where I'm from, nigga, and where you're from, because I don't have Poindexters in my Facebook friends. I purge all you niggas. Everybody that's my friend on Facebook, everyone is damn near conscious. So I'm talking to everybody that's conscious. You niggas know that the grandmama, right? You know the granny. You know that granny. You know that Medea is sacred. What do you mean by that? What I mean is, any block that you live on, any hood that you live on, I don't give a fuck if you from Oakland, from Brooklyn, from Boise, Idaho. If anybody put hands on grandma, you were supposed to tear the fucking shit up, okay? Like, I understand that y'all are so passive that you allow them to kill our children. And I'm talking to the black men right now. We allow them to kill our boys. We allow them to rape our daughters. We allow them to hang our women and kidnap them and do all of these things. But the minute they start beating up niggas' grandmothers, you've crossed the line. So I had to endure watching. I watched this shit 100 times. Why? Because I got it in my inbox 100 times. Why is everybody sending me these videos? Like, I understand that y'all upset and whatnot, but we spread the negative shit like wildfire. When we put up positive shit, y'all don't spread that. When motherfuckers is having promo sales, y'all don't spread that. When a new business is launching, y'all don't spread that. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't spread when a motherfucker upload a video currently streaming, y'all don't spread that. But you always want to spread the slave porn in my motherfucking inbox. You always want to spread all of the black people taking L's in my inbox. What am I supposed to do? Why are you sending it to me, nigga? I know what's going on. I'm hip. You know what I'm saying? I know when black people are catching L's. I got a fucking scorecard in my house. You know what I mean? The shit, I got notifications. It dings off whenever they beat one of us up. So, yeah, they bust Granny's ass. And then Granny got arrested. To add insult to injury, they locked her up because what had happened was...
We're out here today because a grandmother came here with her 2 granddaughters to get their nails done. The granddaughter got her nails done, her feet done, and her eyebrows done. She paid for the nails. She paid for the feet. Her eyebrows were messed up. She did not want to pay for them. Eyebrows cost $5, ladies and gentlemen. So because she did not want to pay the $5 for her messed up eyebrows, they attacked this grandmother and her 2 granddaughters with sticks, threw acetone on them, and then called the police on them. That is why we are out here today. The grandmother is out here with us. We are out here today because the injustice on someone else's grandmother today is an injustice on us everywhere tomorrow. And it can't happen. This is Brooklyn. This is our neighborhood. This is our community. And they're not going to come here.
So rude.
They're not going to come here and do this to us.
Black dollars matter.
You saw that?
He's so rude.
Nails done, hair did, and then they did her eyebrows. These are Koreans. This where you fucked up. I thought the Indians did your eyebrows. What the fuck? How does Koreans start to do eyebrows? Now they capitalize on your toes, your motherfucking nails. They're taking your mustache off. They're doing your hair. They're selling you your bundles. They're motherfucking doing your acrylic nails with masks on. These niggas be having gas masks on and they don't give you a mask, but your ass is sitting in this toxic ass place just to get Cardi B's fucking acrylic tips. So guess what happened? She didn't like how her eyebrows was done. You not supposed to get your eyebrows done by Koreans in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That was your first problem. But then she was like, I'm going to pay you all of the money for all of the other shit, but I'm going to withhold $5. Yeah, they beat the brakes off of Granny in Flatbush. Then they sent me the other video where they're protesting outside the store. Now, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to put, I got to fly out on Tuesday to Houston. I'm going to try to make it down there on Monday. What am I going to go down there to do? I'm going to go down there and talk some sense into the motherfuckers that are outside boycotting the store that say, look, it's not just this one Korean store that we need to pull up on right now. It's not just, don't single out this nail salon right in Flatbush. You got to utilize your momentum. The momentum is, it's time to have a conversation with black women, Kiki, and all the rest of y'all. Are you riding? Will you never let go? Because we're willing to do what it takes to get these stores out the neighborhood, Kiki. But are you riding? Because fuck a boycott. We want to put the power back in Kiki's hand. We want to put the power back in your hand. We want you to do the motherfucking nails. You should see my toes. I haven't got my toes done in years. Why? Because I'm not going to go to get my toes done by the Mexicans and other people. I'm not going to lie. I got treated to a spa the other day, and it was the Koreans, and I enjoyed it. But they was kind of rude as well. I'll talk about that later. They was kind of rude, but hey, you know what I mean? I understand. It is what it is. But the hood, the nail salons in the hood, the hair and all of that other shit, when the fuck are you going to stop making these people filthy fucking wealthy? Not filthy rich, because we're nigger rich as black people. You don't have wealth. You probably never seen wealth. And the way that we condition these days, if we see wealth, you know what I'm saying? It's usually after we twerk. After a twerk session, then they reveal wealth to you. But we haven't seen wealth as a collective. They have, though. How is it? Do they have the GPS of every fucking ghetto or hood? Because every hood, I don't care if it's the most backyardist place where dudes is getting clapped down in the middle of the streets, there's a Korean nail salon. They somehow miraculously come from fucking the DMZ line in Korea, where they having beef with North Korea, Kim Jong-un and all of that. But they somehow, they leave that hood, that depressed ass country where these motherfuckers is having a soft war, and they always find themselves in your neighborhoods. The Vietnamese found themselves in the motherfucking hood selling you Chinese food after they got ran out of Vietnam. Did you know that? The first Chinese stores in the hood in the 70s was the same bird ass Vietnamese, the Viet Congs that got ran out of Vietnam because they were trading, they were working on the side of the enemy against the Viet Cong that lived there. And then they were the ones who set up the Chinese food stores, and then the Chinese came later on and took over. But at first it was the Vietnamese, and they were selling you fried chicken, right? Some shit that's not a Korean, a Chinese cuisine, because they don't eat fried chicken. They don't eat French fries, and they damn sure don't eat yellow fried rice. When you look at them in the back, they're never eating the shit that they're selling you. So that's a whole nother story. They gotta go too. They need to pack it up and leave as well. So in order for anything to ever take place when it comes to this beauty market, these beauty supply stores, these nail salons, we need our black women to say, I'm riding with you. Because it's going to get ugly if niggas turn up. Because the Koreans ain't just going to let you turn up. These motherfuckers, they fight. Like, you see them already. They was beating niggas down with sticks. Like, they're not going to just let you, run them out of the hood. But it can happen. It could definitely happen. We could get on code and we could make that the first motherfuckers to go. Because that is $1 billion. And I'm not talking about the bundles right now, because let's just talk about nails. Let's just talk about, you see, I don't got no, my shit ain't manicured up and whatnot. If I find a black manicure spot, I'll get it done. I was almost going to give the Mexicans my money the other day, but I stopped. So my question is this. Do you have to have a PhD to do nails, my sisters? I'm not Hold on a minute. Yeah, pardon me. So my question is, the nails, just the nails, buffering them shits, taking off the cuticles, clipping the nails. You don't even have to go to Barbizon to get the fucking certificate. Like, that's not real hard to do. Pedicures, manicures, $1 billion industry. We're not even talking about sew-ins. We're not talking about the billions that they've gotten off of the Indians. Because remember, the Koreans and the Indians are the most racist people, right, on the planet. Facts. The Koreans and the motherfucking Indians. Remember the Indians with the Dravidians, the Indians with the untouchables. If you're my shade inside of India, if I was born in India, I would probably be no, maybe not. My shit is kind of golden and copper tone, but yeah, from copper tone down, your ass is treated like shit in India. Literally, you got to shovel shit and whatnot. You're a quote unquote untouchable. These are the red dots, the 7-Eleven ass Indians, and they're running the motherfucking. You're wearing the hair that they're cutting from their heads, but they're the most racist people, one of the most racist people on the planet. Do you understand that the Aryans got their quote unquote caste system from the Indians? What is the caste system? The caste system is black at the bottom, white at the top. That was their shit. That they gave that to the Indo-Europeans. Gandhi was a fucking racist. Did you know that? Or you just watching the propaganda that HBO and them be selling you? So the Koreans, if you go to Korea, they might spit on you in some places. They looking at you like you're a fucking animal. They want to touch you and all of this crazy shit. And we know that the Koreans don't really fuck with us like that, except when they're doing K-pop and all of these other cultural appropriations and whatnot, taking your shit and running with it. But we know that Koreans don't give a fuck about black people, and they are they can be very racist as well, right? So Black women, you gotta let that shit go. I understand that you're compassionate and out of your yoni and your womb came all of mankind. Yeah, that shit cute and everything. But right now they're treating you like a fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like, and y'all running around working for these crackers. So it's hard to talk about bossing up to people who are not bosses. And I'm not shooting at nobody. I'm not taking no shots. But it's hard to talk about bossing up when you're not a fucking boss, when you're not when you don't have boss mentality. So y'all jumping in front of moving trains and trying to save everybody because y'all counting their pocketbooks and y'all acting like they're fucking honorable and whatnot, and they're not. Your boss is not honorable. That job that you niggas is working for, that you running around talking about you independent, you're not independent. You work for white people, family. You're independent of a black man, but you work for a cracker who you call a boss. And that you're not independent. You know what I'm talking about? You're not independent. You could be independent if you had your own nail salon and you had your own grooming salon, your own spas and whatnot. And that's what you should take from the mother. You take that. It's your nails. When you go and get your nails done, is Korean women in there getting their nails? No, they're not getting their nails done. They're not sitting next to you. The Koreans is not getting their nails done. They don't live in your hoods. So every hood they got on the bus. They be on the China bus scouting out all of the hoods. They'll get off the China bus, and then a week later, there's a nail salon in the hood. So they found a quiet town and tied it down while the niggas was finding all of these little enclaves to sell crack and drugs and heroin and dog food. The Koreans, the Asians, they were in the same towns finding a trap spot to trap rats, cats, and chicken, pork, and beef. That would be the restaurants. Motherfucking acrylic nails, tips, and all of that stuff, right? That's what they was doing. They was trapping, but they're trapping as well. While you trap, they trap. While your ass falls into a trap, they out there building a trap. So now we find ourselves in a place where we're going to need a collective of black women who are going to agree that if shit gets ugly, you're going to turn the other cheek. You didn't see anything. Don't see, you see nothing, hear nothing. Wait, where's the monkeys at? Right there. You got to get on this shit right there. You know what I'm talking about? If the Koreans get burned out of Flatbush, if that store catches fire by mistake, you know what I mean? Because there was a cigarette butt in front of it. You didn't see anything. You got to hold it down. Maybe your nails might grow a little. Your shit might look like mine for a few weeks. You might not be able to get them buffed out. But guess what? Niggas will give you a pass. We're not even going to look at your nails. Case in point, I don't even be looking at nails. I don't even notice that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Unless your shit is really dogged up. You know what I mean? I don't even notice it. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's not important. You know what I mean? We could get on the weaves and the bundles and the wigs later on. But let's just take $1 billion industry at a time. Fucking nails. Simple shit. Y'all out there busting your ass, working for Charlie and whatnot, running around collecting checks, running around, just struggling, calling other people boss while there's a war taking place and they're shitting on us, and they're dividing, they're planting all of these seeds in our women's heads. Why? Because our women have left the home and they're inside of corporate America. What is corporate America? A corporate entity is a soulless being. Corpse. So they got your mama, they got our wives, they got our grandmothers for 8 hours, 9 and 10 hours, 12 hours, talking all kind of shit inside. Because corporate culture changes you, right? Corporate culture changes you. What do I mean? That when you go and work for corporate America, anybody saw the movie Sorry to Bother You? Remember Sorry to Bother You? They told him to use his white voice to get ahead. He had to use his white voice. So here it is. You're going into corporate America and you're using your white voice. But your white voice you have to have a white man in your head in order to use the white voice. And then some of you guys don't know how to turn off your white voice. But you could turn off your white voice, but you can't turn off your white mind. So y'all on y'all Sex in the City, you're fucking 50 Shades of Grey. You want niggas to beat you up in the bedroom and tie you up and choke you out, and sadomasochist niggas is whipping you now and whatnot. All of that shit comes from mixing and mingling with white women over mimosas and daiquiris. Trying to keep up with the sluts on Sex in the City. Before that, y'all was running behind the sluts, the fucking Golden Girls. Y'all was running around old white sluts. You're being manipulated and influenced by a culture that hates you. Y'all becoming, oh, look at the black women that are city workers. Y'all be looking like y'all lost your soul after a while. Your soul is fucking being. You are turning in to the corpse that the corporation represents because y'all become soulless entities. You look into their eyes. They don't even, you got black women who are like social workers, meaning that they work for like child care. They ACS, meaning that they'll come in your house and take your child faster than these white women will. They'll come in your house. They're the correction officers. They'll motherfucking stomp you out. They're the black judges. They'll send you to jail for life. You know what I'm talking about? The black officers. They'll shoot you faster. Soulless entities, because you have downloaded the groupthink, the mind state that hovers above these organizations and these institutions that Nellie Fuller and Dr. Francis Cress Welsing told you are the institutions of white supremacy. So, you know what I mean? Y'all shouldn't even be in those spaces. Y'all should not be in those spaces. Y'all should not be in corporate America. Y'all should not be giving them your blood, sweat, and tears, your sweat equity, your intellectual property. Do you know when integration was passed and they allowed black women who used to clean their toilets and motherfucking do all of these menial work on their knees and whatnot to come and become their secretaries and to come inside of their offices, that the quote unquote, the wealth, the overall wealth of the Fortune 500s skyrocketed because your black bodies are very valuable. Your black minds, remember you were breastfeeding their babies. They hated you that much that they had you in a house. They took you off the field. They brought you in a house and you were breastfeeding the whole fucking litter. All of these little white goddamn peckerwoods was feeding off of your nipples. They were suckling off of your breast. Okay? Because think about it. Anybody ever went to Western Europe? You went to Eastern Europe? You went to the Caucasus Mountains? Have you ever gone into the international section in the airport and saw all of the Europeans? They don't even look like the crackers in America. They look like some sickly, ghastly motherfuckers. Like, they don't look right. I'm talking about pure white, like Caucasus Mountain white, like the Poland, motherfucking Transylvania. These niggas look like you could see the veins coming out. They don't even look right. They look frail. The children be looking like aliens because they don't have no black blood in them. Remember, the crackers in the South, they got black blood in them. The crackers in Texas and whatnot, they have Indian and black blood. Do you know a redneck denotes that they have mixed blood? Do you know when they mix with us, they get healthier and stronger and their phenotype changes? You don't know that? Well, do some research. So we got to get out of, I know y'all hate me right now for talking bad about corporate America, but fuck that. Get out your feelings. You know what I'm saying? I know you're in your feelings like Kiki because you might think that I'm trying to tell you, because you're going to be like, what you want me to do? Be poor? And that's poverty-minded consciousness. That's that slave mentality. And that's some fuck shit. No, I want you to be rich and you're not. I want you to be wealthy. I don't want you to depend on your open enemy who is arduously working on automating every fucking job that you niggas work at so they could completely put you on welfare and reduce you to a fourth class citizen. They're trying to get rid of your black ass. So what the fuck are you talking about? I'm trying to liberate you. On my Instagram page, I went ham today. I put up about 4 posts that deal with passive income, how to be an entrepreneur in 2008. It's about 50 ways to get money now. You don't have no excuses. You know what I mean? You don't got to work for nobody, man. We live in an age of entrepreneurism. Did you not get the memo? I guess because Oprah's not on. Niggas is not catching game and whatnot. They're not getting hip to what's going on. But yeah, we're in an age of entrepreneurism. You don't have to be a slave anymore. You don't have to be downgraded. You don't have to get talked down to by people who are, you don't got to get stunted on by that white feminist who basically be treating your ass like the help. They be treating niggas like the help. The Koreans is treating you like the help. The Indians is treating you like the help. The continental African is even starting to treat you like the help because he sees that something is sweet. Um, People from Latin America is treating niggas like help. You know what I'm talking about? I was on a work site. I was working construction in 2014. Nigga, the Mexicans was treating niggas like the help. The Mexicans, out of all people, was treating niggas like the help. I had to get up out of there. Like, the shit was disgusting. And one of them dropped a brick on top of my helmet. From the 3rd floor, I was in the basement tearing shit up, doing demolition. That nigga dropped a boulder on my helmet. You know what I'm talking about? If the ancestors wasn't with me, I would be talking to you niggas from, my head would be in a jar right now. I would be like paraplegic because it would have fucked me up. So, we got to do better. We got to do better. Collectively, we could close down all of the nail shops by stop supporting them immediately because nobody's going in there but black people. I don't even know what Spanish people got their own nail shops, like Dominicans and shit like that. Dominicans are doing their own hair. Dominicans are doing their own nails. Dominicans are doing their own fucking eyebrows. Them niggas be trying to arch my eyebrows when I get a haircut. I support Dominican barbers because them niggas is nice. They got the razors. Them niggas hit you with the hot towel. You know what I'm talking about? They hit you with the motherfucking, with the machine that takes all of the snub off. You know, you see my shit shining and clean? Yeah, that was the Dominicans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, salute to my Dominican brothers. You know, so they handle theirs. They're not waiting on no Korean to deal with it. We looking mad silly in the game. We looking mad goofy in the game. Still running behind these people. How many people set up shop in Koreatown lately? How many people set up shop in Chinatown or Little Italy or even in Little Africa? You're not going to do that. But they're, like I said, them niggas is in the hoods of Memphis. They in the hood, everywhere that I travel, they in the hoods of Baltimore, where they filmed The Wire, they got the Koreans in there doing you niggas nails. They're in motherfucking, Chattanooga. They're in Mississippi. You know what I mean? They are in Biloxi, Mississippi. They're in Tennessee. They're in Tennessee. You know what I mean? They're on the North Memphis, South Memphis, playing Yo Gotti and Moneybag Yo all up in the nail salon, and y'all twerking while you waiting to get your nails done. Cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. Leave those people alone. Leave them alone. Sisters, there are all kind of loans that are available to you right now. There's millions of dollars on the table. You can hit me on my inbox, or you could leave me your email. I'll get you in touch with the black women that are out there empowering other black women, because they have more money for y'all than they got for us that are out there. If that's what it is that you want, you could start some shit up with some shoebox money. You could do a susu. You have so many options, because remember, Black Girl Magic. Y'all could create anything that your mind pleases. This is your fucking time. This is your era. You understand? Y'all are the ones that are on the front shining. We on the back. We helping y'all out. We like a moon. We the shadow gods. We make things happen. We're the moving force. Well, I mean, at least men that are still men, because, you know, is them niggas just wearing pocketbooks? Are they gonna protect y'all? Are they the one? Because even then, you know, I ain't gonna get into that. I mean, I just wanna stay focused. I just want to stay focused. All of the sisters that are out here doing their thing with their business, drop your business. Let the world see it. Drop it in the comments. Let the world know what you're doing. I don't care if you work for Charlie. I know that you got a side hustle, because that's what women do. They get to that motherfucking bag. So I know that y'all are so creative and so open-minded and so forward-minded and so entrepreneurial-minded that you have multiple things going. And all I want to see y'all do is shine, yo. All I want to see, because I will feel safer. I will feel better. I would feel more secure if I knew that our sisters were taking care of each other and our black men are there to protect them. That is what the universe is screaming, especially ever since this motherfucking blood moon. What's being screamed out? Ownership, bossing up, protecting the black woman and child, unity. All of these things are being thrown at us. Do we see it? You're going to have to get off of the nipple, the lap, and the motherfucking line of white Zaddy. You're gonna have to give him up. Your sugar daddy, he's giving you diabetes. Fuck him. All of that sugar daddy shit don't help nobody. Oh, maybe he gave you the loan to start your business. But hey, that's almost like a contract with the devil. So if you want to gamble like that, you know what I mean? Fucking some 80-year-old man drinking up his sperm his worm infested sperm, then you go ahead and do that. Take one for the fucking team, but bring the bag back to the hood. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, what can I say? That's a decision that a lot of women are making these days. So if that's what y'all do, then do it. But I'm speaking to the women who have some dignity and some integrity, and you don't want to, you know what I mean? You're not just going to, you know, sell yourself short for a come up, or what is a perceived come up, what is really a letdown. You know what I'm talking about? It's a letdown. Because, you know, y'all look crazy out there in Dubai with them hairy ass Arabs and whatnot, just for some Chanel bags, just for some Gucci bags. Are you not tired of making these crackers richer? Are you not tired of feeding fucking Rome? Are you not tired of motherfucking always being the battery to the matrix? Can you not pull yourself out one time, motherfucker? Can you not unplug? God damn. Like, for real, bro. Like, this whole system is being powered by homosexuals, niggas, niggas with ER, niggas who love getting locked up, niggas who love killing other niggas. You understand? Niggas who are basically cannon fodder to the machine. Black women with all of their black girl magic. Your magic inside of the church is empowering Rome. Your magic inside of corporate America is empowering Britain, Rome, London, and Israel. Your black girl magic on these porn sites, you're empowering these small hats. Super fucking facts. You understand? You're the battery in the matrix, and they're feeding off of you and killing and eating your children. Facts. I dare you to fucking challenge that, because that's what's happening. And everybody's in the same pot. So I'm not just singling it out. I'm just saying these niggas is feeding the pot. The LGBT community, your fucking final boss, the person who sits on top of this shit. You know what I mean? Your totem is Remus and Romulus. It's Rome. It's Rome. It's Rome. It's nothing African about what you niggas is doing. You niggas want to sit at the table, or you want to be under the table giving white zaddy head. You have nothing to do with what we talking about. You're not here. I mean, you might fool other people, but you're not fooling me. I know that the cracker created you. I know that you are working for these crackers. I know that they look at you and they laugh, and then you make crackers feel comfortable when you walking down the street with your stilettos on. Black man, fake ass alpha. You're not an alpha. You're not an alpha. Like I said, you're an alfalfa. You make white people feel comfortable. You're the reason why they're smacking black people and doing a lot of shit, because you bird ass niggas are not men anymore, and you've basically let those who are, you know, trying to victimize our people and run down on our people know that you won't protect nobody. By the time you take your stilettos off, you're going to get washed. You're going to get washed. You give them confidence. You give them the motherfucking wherewithal to act crazy the way that they do. White women calling the police on black people, that was unheard of 20, 30 years ago. That was a fucking anomaly. That was never, if they were calling somebody, they wasn't hiding like the other lady was a permit patty or whatever. They was in their house like the old lady who used to call the police. They was hiding underneath a couch on a rotary phone calling the police. That was about it. But now y'all have emboldened them so much that they'll do it in front of your face and be like, you bird ass nigga, what you gonna do? I'll spit on you. So if black men put their freedom on the line, because they're doing it every day, niggas is getting locked up. So niggas is out here gangbanging. They out here selling, they on K2 selling flocka and whatever they doing. Niggas is just, they crash test dummies. They get locked up for nothing. So why not get locked up running niggas out the hood? You getting locked up. Why not be a hero when the shit you doing right now makes you a zero? Why not go for hero status? Why not sacrifice it all for the livelihood of the mamas, the mothers, the sisters, the community? Why not? You don't have anything else to lose. You're a fucking walking grenade. You niggas are kamikaze with no purpose. You know what I'm talking about? You feed the machine any other day. So to do it with a purpose, I'm not really reaching, oh, red pill, why would you tell people to sacrifice their freedom? Because you bird ass nigga, Hot 97 is telling them that every day. God damn it, World Stars is telling them that every day. Niggas around their way is telling them that every day. What the fuck? What's the difference? I was telling them to live and they wasn't listening. So we gonna tell them to go ahead and, you know, live for something or die for nothing. There's no purpose in the hood. So it's all kind of shit going down. I mean, every day it's a tragedy and a new horror because you niggas, we have lost purpose. I'm in the hood, so I can't say you niggas because I'm there. I see it. Like we've lost purpose. We're only concerned with Jordans, that Henny, a bag of Loud, some sloppy toppy. You know what I'm talking about? Those flags that we waving, gang gang, and your smartphone, whether it's an Android or an iPhone. There's really not much. Oh, Fashion Nova. There's really not much else. And Turner is lit. Shout out to Travis Scott. Straight up. That's it. Niggas got mad at me because I was talking favorably about LeBron James, you bird ass niggas out here, you self-hating motherfuckers who, you know what I mean? You don't offer any kind of solutions. You just so mad and so bitter and so you're such an unachiever in life that when anybody achieves anything, you niggas take it personal because it shines light on the shit that you're not doing. So if there's anybody that's out here that's doing something, such as myself, whenever we see a LeBron or anybody else in the quote unquote celebrity world or athletes or actors do something, we have the right to say, yo, they're on the right path. Oh, the school doesn't have all black staff. Nigga, he's not a Black Panther. What the fuck do you expect? Like, cut it out. Y'all niggas you trying to attribute all of this pro-black shit and this all black shit on people that's not moving like that. Oh, they're going to teach them the European scholarship in the curriculum. Nigga, they're learning all that European shit everywhere that they turn, motherfucker. Like, everything is pro-Roman. So, you know what I'm saying? At least you could start somewhere. At least. Because niggas is thinking that, oh, the children that are at risk, that are in the gangs, that are in the street, that are not getting the European education, they're learning about Huey P. They're learning about Fred Hampton. They're learning about Sheikh Anta Diop. No, they're not. They don't know who the fuck they don't even know who Marcus Garvey is. You know what I'm saying? I asked a nigga who Marcus Garvey is. He thought I was talking about Steve Harvey. So you're not reaching them. They need institutions. If it's not a school, build a boys club. If it's not a boys club, build a pool for niggas to swim in. If it's not that, build a computer lab, build an incubator, build a workspace, build a factory with machines so niggas can start making stuff instead of breaking stuff. You know what I'm talking about? We got to go back to making things because niggas are only known for breaking things. You know, we don't have the Midas touch. We have the opposite of that. We have the Thanos snap. We destroy things with our hands, with our minds, with just our nigga energy. We devalue everything that we touch. Do you know that? We don't have the Midas touch. Only a few of us. But niggas are known to depreciate the value of everything that they come around. That's why you have people who have figured you out and they learned how to make billions of dollars off of your destruction. The real estate, the landlords, the Ashkenazis and all of that, the liar Cohens of the world, they all work together in tandem. Do you know that Liar Cohen worked hand in hand with the Hasidic Jews who are the landlords, and he works hand in hand with the people who he's in the golf clubs with, like the financial advisors and the JP Morgans of the world, because they all are working together to devalue you. And in your devaluation, they're getting richer. He signed Jay-Z. He signed Jay-Z when fuck Damon Dash. Nigga, you started a label selling crack. Nigga, your artist was promoting selling cocaine for the whole fucking run.
And hours and hours and hours. Yeah, very, very sad. You know, I think the opiate problem, the syrup problem, is the biggest problem that I've ever seen and I've ever faced, and been a part of. And I can't fuck with it. You know, the crack thing was devastating, but at least the rappers were bringing a spotlight to you becoming a fiend. Okay, and I thought that spotlight had crack helped, even though it was harsh and really really rough, particularly on women. But I think it helped change the course of the crack epidemic. I don't know what's this opioid thing, man.
Well, being a crackhead wasn't cool back then. Being a crackhead wasn't cool. Now they seem like they're making it cool to be drinking lean syrup, and
it's the most dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing that's facing our society.
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to. I can't give up on people.
Don't you think that's hypocritical though? You're saying
it's opportunistic.
Yeah.
I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture.
Who's Dame Dash? You brought him up. I don't even know him. So you bring his name up. I don't even know him. So
y'all made a lot of money together.
Made a lot of
money.
Come
on, Leo. Don't do that to him.
I don't know him. I really don't. So,
what is you talking about, culture vulture? You help bring down the value of your neighborhood, not just the neighborhood. When they signed to Def Jam, that shit got broadcasted around the world. So you played a part. You laid in the bed with Liar Cohen for all of these years, my brother. And then when he pushed you out, when he shitted on you, when he went ahead and gave Jay the bag and got you the fuck out of there, now you want to turn into this revolutionary ass nigga. But all of the movies that you've produced have been movies that were showing black men getting killed, black on black type of violence. All of them garbage ass movies lately that he put out, ain't no enlightenment in no movie. He ain't giving niggas no upgrade. Fuck out of here. I don't no. You niggas is not gonna have blood in your hands and then hide your hand and try to point fingers at somebody else. No, all you niggas be sitting on them Jewish men lap. You niggas are escorts. And when shit goes bad and when they find a new hoe, niggas get all mad and want to start protesting and boycotting. If you don't get the fuck out of here, bruh, you niggas have to do some atonement before y'all can start standing up in front of this community, espousing all of this fucking righteousness. What has he done for righteousness besides say some slick shit about being a boss? What has he done? Because what he said wasn't it wasn't deep like that. There was a no-brainer. Oh, be independent. Ooh, that nigga deep. Ooh, they ain't be going in. I did that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of that. But when I looked at it in hindsight, I'm looking at this nigga's, his discography, State Property. He was behind Cameron. Cameron had the movie where he's pissing on a little girl. You signed Dipset. Dipset damn near destroyed Harlem with all of that gang shit, drug shit, and all of that. Like, what have you done to hold our people to a higher standard, family? And you be running behind these pink toes. Like, what are you doing? I don't see it. No offense. But I don't see it. So, niggas get mad at Liar. Liar is doing what Liar is doing. Do you niggas know that you're the Goyim? You should just know that. You're the Goyim, meaning that you're expendable, meaning that he doesn't have to respect you. He doesn't have to respect your culture. You mean nothing to him. He's an Israeli. You're Goyim. Did you read the protocols of Zion before you niggas signed on? Before you signed them contracts, did you read the protocols of Zion? No, I didn't. Well, hey, the people perish for a lack of knowledge. Remember, this is all about intelligence. It has nothing to do with money. Liar Cohen showed you in the Breakfast Club interview. It's all about being smart when you're in the room with the Jews, because he immediately started showing Angela Yee and Charlamagne, you niggas don't know nothing. You're not smarter than me. The reason why all of these woke niggas, this Hollywood consciousness, and all of these niggas who are feeding off of the brain power and the intellectual property of the real conscious community is because we give them the tools to sit in rooms with Liar. Remember, Young Thug can't sit in a room with Liar. Who else did he sign? The Migos in them. They can't take off an Offset. They can't sit in certain rooms with Liar Cohen. They could sit in the room where he's signing a contract for them, but they'll never sit in a room with him. They'll never sit in the country club with him. Why? Because they don't have the intellectual prowess to sit down with a Jew like that, because it's about intellect. They don't care about your money. You know what I'm saying? If nothing has showed you, it's not about the money, because there's some rich dumb niggas in Hollywood and in the industry who have been getting bent over and raped for years. They've been piping them niggas down. So it don't got nothing to do with your bank account. It has everything to do with your intelligence. So the reason why the lecturers and the master teachers are such a draw to these industry niggas who would never give us our open props is because we provide them the tools to sit around rich Jews in Calabasas in Madison Avenue on Wall Street and have a regular conversation. They can't even go that deep with them. They just know how to have regular conversations because they've been enlightened by the enlightened ones inside of the community. They taking the cloth and they're utilizing the cloth to sign contracts now. That's a fact. A motherfucker told me that. Facts. So it's not about money. We're living in an age of enlightenment. It's about intelligence. It's about what the fuck do you know? How can you dance with these niggas? Can you move through a room full of vultures? Jay-Z can move through a room full of vultures because he has the intellectual prowess to do such. He tells Beyonce, don't even talk. Shut the fuck up. I got this. Cause you start talking, them niggas gonna know that you food. Because they can base if you're a victim. They can base if you're ripe. They can base if you're ripe for the raping. The first 2 minutes you start talking. And if anybody ever been with a woman who was a complete airhead, you know what I mean? She looked smart, but then when she started talking, you know, like when IG started letting the videos play, because first it was just pictures, then they started letting the videos play. Then I started hearing some of these girls talk and I lost all respect. I started unfollowing bitches like, God damn, you sound retarded as a motherfucker. Like, you sound like it hurts to talk because your brain, the fucking gears are moving so slow. It just hurts to think. Like, it fucked the game up. But when you see a person and they showing that they don't have intellect, your reptile brain, if you don't have discipline, your reptile brain will take over and you'll start thinking of ways how to get over on that person because you be like, I have a fucking retard in front of me. That's how the white man be feeling around you dumbass niggas. Facts. That's how they be feeling around you dumbass niggas. And that's how they be feeling on some sorry to bother you when you start talking with the white voice and you start trying to be somebody else. Yeah, you're food. They're going to run circles around you because you're not comfortable in your skin. You're not man enough or woman enough or king enough. You're not king enough to say, fuck that. You're going to accept me for who I am. But if you talking like, you know what I mean? If you talking, you sound like you from a fucking antebellum slavery, they're not going to respect. I don't care how much dope fiend wisdom you have, or I don't care how much intellect you think you have. You're not going to be respected by the motherfucking big wigs in the room because they are moving off of who has the brain power and the heart. The most respected men in the industry is Jay Prince. At one time, it was Suge Knight, right? It was I don't know about Irv Gotti. I think he's a Chi-Chi. You know what I mean? They brought him along because he had Supreme with him. Kenneth Supreme. What do all three of these men have in common? They're not homosexuals. That's what they have in common because this industry is a mafia run industry and men respect men. So the minute that they find out that you a nigga who don't have manhood, that what's the importance of manhood and because it's a gay mafia as well. So it's not about manhood. But for these black men to be respected, they had to keep themselves off of their knees. They had to keep they had to not allow anybody to break the seal. What's the seal? The seal is your manhood. So these men are men's men. And that's how they're able to navigate and speak right to the cracker and tell them to their face, fuck out of here. Suck a dick. You know what I mean? Not mine's, but a dog's dick. You know what I'm saying? If you don't give me my money, I'm going to kill you. You got to get gangster on them sometimes. That's the ones that they don't respect men who have foundation on. You never seen nobody. They don't respect the Lee Daniels of the world. They don't respect no man who's trying to be like a woman. You're gonna fit into the industry because you're like a toy to them. You're in the room, you're in the room where the orgies take place. You're in those back rooms. You're not gonna sit in the room where the negotiation for the billions take place. You're not gonna sit in the room where the talks about power take place. That's for men. That's why those men are feared in the industry, because they won't allow another man to bend them over. Contractually, spiritually, they won't allow you to spirit cook them, and physically. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. So all of the people that are on that Forbes list, the black entertainers that are the top 5 on the Forbes list, there's been gay rumors swirling around them like vultures for years. Why is that? Because niggas got poked. It might only take one time. You know what I'm talking about? Like when a girl gets sexed into the Bloods, you don't get sexed in all the time. You know, when they sex somebody in, that means there's a gangbang taking place. If you see a girl on her Cardi B shit with red hair, either she got fucked in or she got beat down. Chances are they raped it. They basically gangbanged her in. So, like I said, there's escorts all in the industry, man, woman, and child. These niggas are escorts as well. They are male escorts. These niggas are hoes. So they get gangbanged in as well into the club. It only might have to happen one time. And then a nigga might slide in your DMs later on, if you know what I mean, and hit you with the wink and whatnot. But hey, that's how it's going down. You got to do your research. Like, I'm just raw with it. I'm not going to cut corners and play with you niggas because I don't have time to do that. I'm just going to give it up the way that it's given. So pay attention. Pay attention. You niggas respect niggas with eyeliners and lipstick. And no, they're not respected. They are the white man's whore, because the white European, the Greco-Roman, that's their game. You can't out gay a white person. You can't out LBGT a fucking cracker, bro. You can't do that. You're in their realm. You're playing on their courts now. They can't play on the black man's court, the cocksman, the man who's a motherfucking ladies man. They can't play in that arena. That's why they're destroying that arena. That's why they're watering down that arena, because they can't play in the arena if they had to be in a room with 8 black men with their shirts off around all kind of women, and they got to come in there and take their shirt off with you. They're not gonna, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's choosing them. The only way that they will be chosen is because of their pocket, because of their material or their perceived material wealth. If a woman want to go and basically sell herself to the highest bidder, but if it's about sexual prowess, if it's about magnetism, if it's about who's gonna satisfy you, you already know what it is. So they don't play in that arena. They already know that they boxed out of that arena. They're trying to manipulate that arena through the pornography industry by showing white men with enhanced features. And if you pay attention to any of the black entertainers, they say that the IR, interracial videos, they pay more because they want to flood the pornography thing with the images of black women getting drilled by white boys. Remember back in the days, you didn't see that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Remember Ebony Eyes and motherfucking Dominique Simone and all. It started with like Janet Jackson days. It started back then, but that's not natural. That's some shit that that's Hollywood. That's what the small hats, that's propaganda. That's the only way that they're trying to compete. And because they run the advertising agencies and the marketing agencies, meaning the commercials and the posters and the movie posters in Hollywood, they have conditioned this swirling thing. They have conditioned this quote unquote run into these crackers, this swirling culture. Remember the movie, what's her name? Sanaa Lathan. And it was Sanaa Lathan, Bernie Mac, and Ashton Kutcher, right? That was one of the first propaganda movies where they began to push for the whole swirling thing. Then there was another few movies that came out. You niggas are being hypnotized. That's not natural. When I was in high school, if white boys was popping, the sisters would have been ran at them. They wasn't fucking with them like that. You know what I'm talking about? They didn't even look at them twice. Like it wasn't like if anybody was not born who wasn't born in the 90s, because they finished that generation. That generation and going on, y'all are done, because media has, VH1, Viacom, they finished y'all. I'm talking about the 70s and the 80s babies. Do y'all remember? Like, was our women checking for anybody else but us? Please let me know. And not just me, let the family know. Because we might have some Nubians, we might have some young people that are watching and they don't understand because they grew up watching Teletubbies and, you know what I'm saying? They grew up watching all of this stupid shit. I was here when, I remember when hip hop was like crack. I remember when hip hop was like fucking ISIS. You know what I'm saying? Like people, the elders hated that shit. Like you couldn't even play it on the radio. Some of you niggas grew up as babies. You was listening to DMX. We are not the same. You know what I mean? Like we are completely not the same. Your reality is completely different from mine. It's completely different. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a good thing, but we are just not the same, bro. You know what I mean? I came up Friday night videos. Shout out to Video Music Box, Ralph McDaniels. Shout out to my bro Kev Lawrence and whatnot. They have a 35-year anniversary. That is the most important TV show for hip hop on the planet. Fuck Yo MTV Raps. That was the commercialized version. Video Music Box. If you niggas, why is not Ralph McDaniels a billionaire? That shows you the power of Liar and that Jewish cabal and how they basically raped the culture. He's been raping the culture for 37 plus years. He's behind every single degenerate movement that has devalued and sunken hip hop into what is known as the hip hop is dead phase. Liar Cohen had his hand in every single pot. When he was on Warner Brothers, he signed a whole bunch of dumb niggas. When he was on Def Jam, he helped sign a whole bunch. He brought in the boutique labels. He brought in the motherfucking artists who were basically responsible for a lot of fuck shit. Him, all of his team, because he had a team. What was her name? Linda Greenwald, I think. I might get it wrong. Todd Moskovitz. Go to Wikipedia and look up all of their history. Todd Moskovitz, Liar Cohen, everybody he's affiliated, even Kevin Liles. They came in, they have blood on their hands. They have blood. He brought in, remember, when he brought in the Migos first through 300. The Migos was aight. Like niggas knew about the Migos, but the Migos wasn't global. The Migos wasn't who they are now. Young Thug came in. He started popping. He started running with Baby and whatnot. He was aight, but Young Thug became a behemoth the minute Liar Cohen left 300 and went to YouTube. What happened when he went to YouTube? Nigga, the Migos views went up to 300 million. And so did Young Thug. They became viral. And where did they become viral? Liar Cohen's is the senior operation of the global music operation of YouTube. Nigga, they went viral around the world. That's why you saw the Migos and them doing shows in South Africa and all of those other places, because Liar Cohen was able to manipulate YouTube and get them popping all around the world. So the global market, once niggas in America start getting hit with this woke conscious shit, he went into the global market. You know, niggas in Africa and Philippines and like Asia and Russia. That's why, remember, 6ix9ine was popping in Europe before he even had any buzz in America. Niggas knew about him in Czechoslovakia.
That we could feel really proud of. And by the way, I really hope that you're using YouTube Music, and if you don't, we're going to hijack you out there with give you the experience. It's really incredible. It's incredible. So I know. Am I done?
No, we've got a couple more questions.
Okay, so but let me just
He's
tell
wrapping
you.
it up.
I've launched our service now in 17 countries. You know what makes me so proud? I'm so proud right now. I'm proud of the product, but more proud of that rap music is 40% of Russian market, 40% of Poland, 40% of France. Rap music is taking over.
Right? So they manipulate, they know how to send the same way prior to that. All of the negative black movies that niggas like don't drink your gin and juice and South Central, all of them were being sent and shipped into China, into India, into other places, third world, all around the world. So when they come into America, they looking at you like into Korea where they came to do your nails. They already saw the worst of you via Hollywood. So when it came into America, they already had a perception that you niggas was toxic. So that's why they'll throw acid on you and beat you. That's why the Chinese food store will sell you dogs and rats. They are in bed with your they are here to destroy you. And that's a fact. They are working in tandem to destroy you or to diminish you or to devalue you, to get you the fuck up out of here, because they want your neighborhoods. They want to live in your apartments. They want your real estate. They want your culture. They'll take hip hop, but they don't want niggas. And that's what it is. And I blame niggas for the whole condition that we're in, because remember, black men, the princes of the world, the Bill Cosby's of the world, nigga, my parents, the old heads, y'all shitted on hip hop. Y'all did not accept hip hop when it was in its golden era. You did not accept hip hop when they were talking about the black man was God. Why did you not like that? What was in that didn't remind you of the Black Power movement of the 60s and the 70s? You did not respect the Islamic expression of the gods and the earths when they were in hip hop. King Asiatic, Nobody Equal, Rakim Allah. Why did y'all hate on that? And because the old black heads hated on that, the Jews and everybody else was able to eat off of them, and they took it over. Whereas if they were, if these artists were to get funded by Quincy Jones, if you were to get funded by Michael Jackson, if you were to get funded by Diane Ross, all of that old money from the 70s that they sucked a lot of white dick to get. You know what I mean? If they were able to help the new generation would have never had Lyar Cohen and Todd Moskovich and all of these. Nigga, do you know? If you go to Wikipedia and you find out who the investors in 300 Entertainment is, it's Israeli banks, billionaire hedge funds, Israeli head law firms. I'm talking about, they got all of the military contractors, the same people that are voting that are giving Trump money, the same people who are in the deep state, all of them, they're the backers of these labels. What are these labels pushing? Lean, Molly Percocets, black women selling pussy, right? Gang violence, gang, black on black violence. Now they pulling up with the Draco and killing each other. Like, that's what they're bankrolling. Because when they bankroll the labels, they also bankroll the prison complex industry. They also bankroll Big Pharma. And they talk about it at the same country club that he admitted on the Breakfast Club. He was like, yo, I'll be in a country club with politicians. I'll be in a country club with investment bankers. And they're like, yo, how did you get in the country club? He's like, I told him I got in a country club off of Run DMC, Sucker MC. But while they're in the country, while they get past all of that, what do they do when they sit down at the country club? The same thing I would do if I was in a country club. They start carving up how to sell you niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I wouldn't be talking about selling you niggas, but I would be selling somebody. You know what I'm talking about? I will be selling my opposition, my ops. Because in this world of duality, nigga, there's ops out there. So these Europeans know who the ops is, and you don't know and you're acting dumb as fuck, and you don't know who the ops is. So, you know what I mean? You're just gonna get what you deserve. Because you refuse to grab your nuts. And at the end of the day, I could respect, and I don't have no respect. I don't have no remorse. You know what I mean? And I have no fucking, cares whatsoever toward people who are not ready to defend themselves. A man, woman, or child. You know what I mean? Nigga, naga, negus, whatever the fuck you want to call it. If you don't respect yourself, if you're not built to protect yourself, what the fuck you want me to do? So niggas will get tsunami and washed until they learn, you know, the number one rule, which is self-preservation. And I'm not going to waste time, energy. You know, I'm already on the fucking hit list. You know what I mean? They got drones following the kid. You know, I mean, I can't even get into all of the shit that they be trying to do, but that's nobody's business. You know what I mean? You niggas stay woke and don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing or what's going on, because I'm going to be all right. You know what I mean? This is I'm going to be good. But I'm not going to waste time. I can't. Like, I done put everything on the line, bro. I done sacrificed it all for these bird ass niggas to always be like, well, what are you doing? I'm doing what your bird ass won't do. I'm speaking truth, nigga. I'm out here putting my face out here. That's enough. Fuck is you talking about? I can't go nowhere without being noticed. So, nigga, I'm a target. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know your face. Yeah, I never seen your face. And your face and when you do talk, your shit is so watered down and so fucking, so friendly that, nigga, you don't pose no threat. Like, you don't pose no threat. You niggas walk such a fine line that you don't give out no cloth. You niggas is not cloth talking. You giving out broth, chicken broth. You niggas are chicken little. You know what I'm saying? All y'all do is complain and you talk about what's happening to us and all of this dumb shit. At least I'm trying to tell you niggas to turn up and come up with some solutions. But it is what it is. And it's getting late. And I got 111. Yeah, magic number. And I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate nobody. I just have a large disdain. I don't have the energy to hate anybody. I love my people. You know what I mean? I won't reserve the word hate for nobody, because that's a very strong energy, and I don't even have that energy to give. Like, there's no hate. There's just disdain. Like, I can't stand you niggas. You know what I mean? And I don't like a lot of you niggas, but it's not hate. I don't have hate. I just don't like niggas. You know what I mean? It's a difference. I abhor niggas. You know what abhor is? It's not hate. I just abhor these Peckerwoods. I abhor you coons. I abhor weak niggas. Hating ass niggas. I abhor you niggas. I don't like you niggas. I wish all kind of motherfucking locusts to come and nibble on you niggas. Like, but it's all good. It's all good. And I say that because you people will endanger my children. You people will endanger my women, my sisters, my mothers, my grandmothers. You motherfuckers don't have any love whatsoever for our people. So I abhor you. You know what I mean? I rebuke you niggas. You understand? That's what that is. I rebuke you motherfuckers back to your caves and whatever fucking shallow grave that you crawled out of. You zombie ass niggas. I rebuke you. You understand? I rebuke you. Go have a long walk on a short pier. You know what I mean? Kill yourself. That's how I feel about right now, because we're at war and you niggas are running around playing flower. You niggas are running around with pony hair pieces like Tekashi 6ix9ine. You bird ass niggas be out here playing games and y'all not trying to bring the fire, but you'll bring the fire to me. You'll try to bring the fire to the next man because you think that's a safe zone, not realizing that you'll get done more dirtier than the motherfucking alt-right will do you. Don't play. You keep playing if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You keep playing if you want to. You know, you niggas, when I pull out the goblins, when I show you what kind of monsters I got hiding in my closet, you niggas will understand that this is not a fucking game, bro. You understand? You will understand this. I come from a very dark place. I have a lot of people that are around me that are not trying to play with you niggas. No, they're not trying to play no game. So you know, we gotta straighten up, man. We gotta realize what the fuck is going on around us and who we got around us. Cause I'm not gonna be here forever. I promise you, I'm not. You know, I'm not. But I love my people to death. I wasn't at Curl Fest, but I saw some of the pictures. Nigga, I'm willing to die. I'm willing to kill for those fucking curls that are out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm willing to do something for these babies so they don't have to suffer like I suffer. My people suffer. I suffer because we suffer. I can't sit around with my toe. Like I said before, I was in Miami in 2005 with my feet up. I was good, my niggas. I was actually good. I was on the beach. I was in South Beach. I was minding my business, my nigga. I was in Wet Willie's religiously. I had all kind of lineups. My phone, you know what I mean? Like I had options, my nigga. I had mad options. I was traveling the world with Pitbull before that nigga went pop. You know what I mean? I was tasting all the cuisines around the world, my nigga. Yeah. Yeah, my palate was very spicy. You know what I'm saying? I was all in Latin America. You know what I mean? I was good. But I started watching these fucking lectures and shit, Phil Valentine and all of them. You know what I mean? Like, it just sparked something in me. And I came to New York and I ain't leave ever since. And this trip to New York has been some of the most pressured, some of the most struggling, some of the most motherfucking hardest life that anybody could ever live. But the strong ones choose to struggle, my niggas. The strong ones choose to struggle. I could have took the easy way out and been counting money on you niggas, chilling with Becky's and all of that fuck shit. I could have been that nigga on Instagram because we didn't have Instagram in 2003. But you know what I mean? If my shit would have matured in Miami, I'd have been good. I'd have been at Live every Sunday. You niggas would have heard about me. But I choose to do this. And this is not a rewarding path. There's no riches. Niggas is not throwing money at me. You bird ass niggas be running around pocket watching thinking that niggas is getting rich. You know what I'm saying? By talking into a phone. Fuck out of here. Like, don't worry about what I'm doing. I am ultimately wealthy. My cup runneth over. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta worry about, don't worry about that part. You know, don't worry about that part. I'm gonna be good. My spiritual bank is runneth over because I had bread when I was out there. I had a lot of money before and I was spiritually bankrupt. So I felt empty. I had no purpose, bro. I didn't have any children at that time. So once you know, spend a few dollars on a thotty, you know what I mean? Once you buy a bottle or two, you know what I mean? Once you hop out a foreign or two, if you don't have no purpose, then you just fucking, you almost you're looping a rap video. Like, it was empty to me. It didn't have any substance. So here I am with a lot of substance and I don't got those and the resources that I need to even pour more sauce. I'm building that up and I'm creating that. I've created treasures with my mind. You understand? I was doing shit with my hands before, but I've created treasures with my mind. I've helped with my mind and my intellectual property and my likeness along with other people. I've helped shift the planet, the consciousness. I've helped. I'm not taking credit and saying I did it all. Nigga, I've played my part. When me and my brother came out, we wasn't in front of the camera. We was behind the camera. We had Know the Ledge Radio. We have 700 episodes. Every single fucking lecturer that you can think of. Umar, Dr. Sabi, Francis Cress Wilson. I mean, I could go on for days. Name them. And we did interviews, not just regular interviews, classics, pushing their names, pushing their information, pushing their messages into the world. Millions and millions upon millions of streams. You niggas just didn't know what we looked like. But before Blog Talk Radio in 2008, before niggas even knew what YouTube was, we had a platform, Know the Ledge TV, popping, viral. So I play my part. What kind of part do you niggas play? You know what I'm talking about? I've played my part. I've done work. And that's just one smidgen of it. We're in negotiations about this documentary because in 2019 will be our 10-year anniversary. And I think we deserve a documentary, you know what I mean? Like a Hidden Colors. We need like 4 series of that just documenting these 10 years. Because it's a lot of shit that has never been told. Put the music out. Like when I came through, truth be told, I came with the clothing first. You know what I'm saying? And if you understand the clothing, nigga, like nobody can say, yo, Red Pill, you know what I mean? I support you and I buy your clothing. No, nigga, you bought the clothing. You're not supporting me per se. You like the clothing, so you bought it. The same way that you bought Nikes. The same way that you niggas bought LRG. You didn't know who the fuck LRG was. You just saw a design that you like and you bought it. Don't act like, oh, I'm buying it off the strength of you. Don't do that. Nigga, buy a shirt because your fucking chest needs it. That's why you do that. You're not doing me no favor because I gave you something and you gave me a motherfucking pay. You paid me for something in return. You're not doing me a favor. Think about that shit. Nigga, you're not doing me no favor. You wanted the shirt, you got it. You want the hoodie, nigga, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You want a fucking belt, nigga, I'll sell it to you. You know what I mean? Like, don't act like you helping the movement by doing that. You know, like, no, that's not the case. Nigga, I'm out there selling a shirt. This is what I do. I do commerce. I'm not sitting around staring at no niggas and I'm not making money. Like, it doesn't make sense because I don't work for Europeans. I don't punch the clock and call no long nose motherfucking Peckerwood a boss. It goes against my sovereign mind. When niggas taught me about sovereignty, I went ham with it. You know what I mean? I am sovereign in my mind first. So I'm not going to call nobody. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? I'm not on that. I'm not on my, what was that movie again? I was just talking about it earlier. Sorry to Bother You. Go and see Sorry to Bother You. It has a plot twist, but it's still good. You know, so fair exchange, no robbery. So don't act like you're, you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate every single one of the customers. I love y'all to death because actually you are monumental in where I am. Because like I said, my business, I have a business and I don't punch clocks and I don't go into other people's corporate structures to give them my brain power, to give them my intellectual sweat equity, my intellectual property. I'm not plugging into their system. I plugged out of their system. So I became an entrepreneur, but I could have sold Biggie Smalls on the t-shirt. I could have sold motherfucking, you know what I mean? I could have sold Roman clothes. Nigga, I'm a booster. I was selling niggas Versace, motherfucking Ralph Lauren. I started waves in my hood, little nigga. I started waves in my, go and ask about me in Flatbush. I got niggas on this live right now that was in the hood. We used to come through with garbage bags full of shit that was stolen, nigga. We don't buy clothes. You bird ass niggas, y'all running around bragging about shit that you bought out of the Gucci store. Nigga, we was shutting the Gucci store down. How about that? We was putting them niggas on their ass. Fuck is you talking about, you lames? You niggas is out here selling drugs to your own people to go and throw the money. You sisters are out here selling box inside the boom boom room to go inside of white Roman stores who don't even like you to spend money with them. We was going inside of Macy's and giving them niggas pain, nigga. We was giving them headaches, migraines. We was throwing niggas through windows. Fuck is you saying? Like, and don't be mad because nigga, I paid, you know what I mean? Don't snitch on me because I already paid my time. I did my time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I paid my dues. Yeah, Mama Pill cried a whole lot of nights. I paid my dues for that. So now I'm here doing this. So I could have still been conscious and just sold nigga shit because there's more niggas out here than they gooses. You know what I mean? I could have dealt with the whole majority aspect that I'm going to just sell niggas regular nigga shit to go with their sneakers. But I sacrificed and I put the motherfucking comedic motifs on the shirts when nobody was doing it. Okay? When nobody was, do your research. Shout out to my nigga Pharaonic Corpse. Pharaonic, shout out to him. He was doing it. You know what I'm saying? He was making it happen with the Falcon and whatnot. But other than that, nigga, we was pioneers. This is $1 million, multi-million-dollar industry now. Conscious clothing, nigga. We pioneered that. We started that off of my back, nigga. Carrying a fucking shopping cart, 6 flights up a walk up with my baby in the other arm. Many a time, like sacrifices. So you'll never know all of the work that we put into this community to build it. This is a community in the making. And motherfuckers have laid bricks to build it up. That's why we just will have to document it, because it means nothing to talk into a phone about it. I'd rather show it to you. I got receipts. When we was sitting there listening to Sabi in the 80s, I didn't see 99% of these niggas. So, nigga, I'm a day one. You know what I mean? Niggas is day ones into this shit. Like, I take this, this is my wife. I'm married to this shit. Like, I take this shit seriously. I don't play with this. I breathe consciousness, nigga. I bleed consciousness. I'm not here playing games and acting as if, nigga, my real name is out there. I'm not coming up with no red pill is inside of my first name, Philip. P-H-I, which is phi, L-L-I-P, flipped around. Yeah, nigga, that's my name. Like, I'm not just making shit up. I found my purpose and I'm living it out. And I'm encouraging everybody to do such as same. And I might talk harsh about all of these things, but it's only to encourage you to find your better half, find your higher self. That's what we're here to do. Find your better half, meaning your wife or your husband or your potential, you know what I mean? The one who you know that you're sent here to be with, you know what I mean? You might have to look around and try out some, you know what I mean? I have to try some things out in the fitting room, but you're going to find something that fits. And then find out your purpose and your calling and live it out, because we're out here on the front lines. And I'm here to tell you that there's a whole bunch of motherfucking empty spaces on the bench. And there's some people that's needed on the floor. Shout out to the paradigm shifters. You know what I mean? The new blood that's coming up. Rizza Islam, 19 Keys, Derek Grace, Ben X. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay shouting them out. Billionaire Pa, because they're coming with an energy that's under, you can't deny that energy. Shout out to Ella Samori. You know what I'm saying? I love you, Ella. You know what I mean? She's coming with that energy. Shout out to Conjure Queen. Shout out to who's out here cooking. It's a lot of people out here cooking. You know what I mean? And I respect y'all. And please, and I respect y'all to the fact that y'all have not plugged in to the shit that came before y'all, because y'all know that that's y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? Don't soil your stock. Don't fuck your stocks up. Don't soil your name. Don't attach yourself to some shit that's already sinking. Facts. Shout out to my nigga Jakim. Jakim, we Flatbush day ones. We was in the streets together. He watched me bleed in these streets. You know what I mean? And vice versa. He's out here doing conscious clothing and whatnot. When niggas from my hood laughed at me, nigga, I got laughed at. I got laughed off the block. You know what I mean? Niggas made fun of me and all of that stuff. They had rumors going around that me and my brother done lost our minds, that we was on crack and all kind of crazy shit before this woke shit became popular. Nigga, we took all kind of shots. Niggas looking at me like something weird, like I'm like, cause nigga got bracelets on, something might be sweet. That's how it was going down in the beginning. That's the sacrifice. That's the motherfucking ridicule that I had to endure just to be conscious around dumb niggas. Right? That's the shit, but it's worth it, because a lot of them niggas is coming around trying to get Sabi's number. Yo, you got Sabi's number? Nigga, Sabi dead. You niggas is late. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead. You know what I mean? Get out of here. Go get some sea moss or something. You niggas have a good day. Shout out to the Guardians. Hit me up, Trav, man. I've been trying to get at you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Kambada. Kambada helped save my life. All right? When he brought me in and helped me with that music, that shit saved my life. He came in a time where I was going through so much stuff emotionally and mentally. I didn't even know if I was going to make it to the next day. He came and saved the fucking music saved my life. I'm not even a big hip hop. I gotta remind myself that I do hip hop. That's not my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be forgetting sometimes, but I had to do that because I had to get my artistic expression out, because I was beating myself up because I was not living up to my full potential. I had all of these gifts. I have my artwork that I have to get out. I have my documentary that I have to get out. I have to tell my mother's story before I die. You know what I'm saying? I have books that I have to complete. I have work to do. And I'm running against the fucking clock. Because I'm not going to be 70 years old having a fucking lecture or a book release. Nigga, I'm trying to do this shit within the slot right now while I still got my teeth. So, everybody who's played a part in helping me express myself, you know what I mean, who put a camera in front of me and bet on us, me and my brother, and allowed us the same way that we bet on y'all, because we was letting niggas come on our radio show, didn't know what the fuck they was gonna talk about. You know what I mean? And some people came on our radio show and took advantage of the audience and robbed them and all of this other stuff. But hey, you know, calm as a motherfucker. Don't think that the conscious God is not gonna take care of that. But for everybody that believed in us, because if I had to talk to myself, if I didn't have an audience to share a lot of this, I probably would be talking to myself on a 5 train, my nigga, selling you niggas fruit snacks and whatnot. Like, I don't know, I might have lost it. So y'all allowed, this is therapeutic for me to express myself, to share my information, to know that I'm not the only crazy motherfucker that's out here. There's a whole bunch of us crazy Negroes, because we're crazy in an insane world. We're considered insane in this world because the new version of sanity is niggas wearing high heels. That's the new sanity. So because we don't go with all of that, and because we bang on that shit, and because we're not trying to be motherfucking Europeans in blackface, we're insane, and I'm cool with that. I'm an insane motherfucker. You know what I mean? But don't take me for a game. Don't think that I'm just one of these fucking I'm part of the peanut gallery. Nigga, I'm the real deal in what it is that I do. I don't claim anything that I'm not. I'm not out here with these fake ass illustrious. I don't anoint myself. I'm just Red Pill. And Red Pill represented the person, or Red Pill represented the aspect of waking up. Red Pill represented the pill that you take in the Matrix to wake your eyes up and change your perception, to take your glasses off. You know what I mean? That was Red Pill. So I don't have too much to do but that. And I do that well. And I've been doing that, and I'm going to continue doing that. If other people believe in me, if other people are, you know what I mean? If other people, you know, are willing to take that risk, because, you know, I guess dealing with us is a risk, because, you know, we could get your channel shut down. You know what I mean? You know, the liar Cohens of the world on YouTube, like, they don't like Red Pill. You know what I'm saying? They don't like Red Pill. They don't like the shit that we talk, because it's uncensored. So, you know, you could get your documentary taken off of motherfucking Netflix, because I'm going to talk about the small hats. You know what I mean? I'm not going to hold my tongue. So for the people who are brave enough and willing to put it all on the line, because, you know, the consciousness, you can't put a collar or a leash on consciousness, and this shit is a download that you got to let flow, I respect you. But fret not, nigga, I got a camera crew and a film crew. So, you know what I mean? We done leveled up. So we're going to tell our own stories. We're going to put our own shit out there. We're going to risk it. We're going to gamble on ourselves. How about that? Let's see how that shit looks. You know what I mean? Let's see how that one looks. So right after Twin the movie drops, the fucking world changes. Everything, we level up. We raise the bar, and then we keep eating you niggas alive. That's how it's going to go. So I'm about to sign out, because I got to take my son to camp early in the morning. But Melanin Mondays, this is just a prelude to tomorrow. Melanin Mondays. Look out for that on my YouTube channel, PHILMORELAND. And I'll see you in Baltimore with Professor Griff. We're going to tear that whole, the title of the lecture is called Fear of a Black Planet Part 2, the media manipulation of hip hop and the melanin mind. And then the next day, we're going to be doing something in Capitol Heights at a restaurant, a healthy restaurant, a raw food restaurant called, it's escaping me right now, but Dr. Baruch's restaurant. We're going to be doing The Enemy Decoded, The Path to Victory. We're going to be doing solutions. We're going to talk about solutions. We're going to be dropping some information. And then right after that, August 25th, and this is the 17th and the 18th of August. Then the 25th and the 26th, I believe, we're going to be in Norfolk, Virginia at the House of Consciousness, doing it all over again. And it's going to be a 2-day event where we will be doing a lecture one day, and then a performance and a Q&A the next day. House of Consciousness, Norfolk, Virginia. Shout out to Bad News. Shout out, because Virginia is where slavery started. Virginia is where the motherfucking, all of the military and all of that is out. That shit is basically, you know, fortified. They have a lot of spells on our people out there. So we're going to do whatever we could do in our power to help wake our people up. Even in Baltimore, the murder capital. Shout out to 300 Gangsters. They love me in Baltimore. I get accepted in Baltimore like that shit was the town. You dig what I'm saying? I've always had beautiful experiences, support, standing room only in Baltimore, and I look forward to that being the same when I pull up on you niggas in 2 weeks. All right? Love and light to the family. And are we gonna live stream it? I think so. They're gonna work on that. Go to Eventbrite and put Fear of a Black Planet 2 inside of Eventbrite, and all of the information will be up there. Or you could put it in your Facebook browser, because there's an event page on Facebook from the promoter, Reality Speaks, brother by the name of Jabari. All right, shout out to Jabari, not the lecturer, but the promoter out of Baltimore. If anybody's in that area, the DMC area, the DMV area, you know who Jabari is. You know what Reality Speaks is. You know about what Tutu on the Nile. You know what I mean? You know this brother been putting in major work. He was bringing out Baba Dick Gregory, peace be upon him, Umar, all kind of people throughout the years. So we're just carrying on tradition. Professor Griff, to me, is one of the most important people to build about hip hop with, because nobody was in the game longer than him who was out here in the front lines teaching. He knows where the bodies are buried. He knows names. He's not speculating. He's not shooting from the hip, man. Professor Griff has a deep understanding about the mechanisms. And if you heard the Liar Cohen interview, he showed you that nigga really is public enemy number one, because that Jew who is a multi-billionaire, he's basically the father of modern day hip hop. He still has a gripe with Professor Griff all of these 30 some odd years later, after he called white people, he called out the Ashkenazi Jews from the Caucasus Mountains. He basically blew them up in front of his face, and they had a problem with that. But we're gonna, you think that was a problem? Wait till you come to this lecture. You know what I mean? The motherfucking, the purge will continue. Okay? So, am I coming to Chicago? Yeah. I'll be in the shop very soon. We got some people working on that as I speak. Like I said, you know, in the best case scenario, you know, we will be able to touch all of the states by next year. You know what I mean? If they will accept us, if they will reach out to us, it would even happen faster. If it's just got to be us doing it, you might have to wait till we get them bags so we could book ourselves and set it up. But it's gonna happen, man. We ain't gonna let nobody stop this. So love and light to the family. Peace and love. I'll talk to y'all later.
Peace to the family, peace to you and yours. It's your brother Red Pill in the building, representing KTL, here with the Blue Pillar. Peace, family. All right. And we have good news for the family. The weekend of August 25th to August 26th, we are going to be in Norfolk, Virginia. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Bad News. Shout out to all of the surrounding areas. We will be at the House of Consciousness in Norfolk, Virginia, with Professor Griff, doing a 2-day lecture. The first day will be a lecture with me, Blue Pill, Professor Griff. The second day will be a performance and a Q&A with Professor Griff, Red and the Blue. Norfolk, go to the Eventbrite, put in House of Consciousness, or put Norfolk House of Consciousness .Eventbrite, and get all of the information. August 25th to the 26th, Virginia, be in the building. All right?
Red and
Peace.
purple like Prince. Peace.